Here we go. All right, Idea Lab. It's Suzanne Taylor here, life and business coach for entrepreneurs. And it's 7 p.m. on a Wednesday, and we are here for day 4 of the Build Your Authority Challenge. Yes, I know it's Wednesday and it's day 4. That's because I do things a little bit different than the norm. I started my challenge last Friday. So if you missed any of the days of the challenge and the special bonus, at least 40-minute training from Saturday morning, please scroll down here in the group or just use the little search tab and search for Build Your Authority, and all the videos will come up. And after this challenge is over, I will be putting these videos all in a playlist on my YouTube channel for you to access as well. So, if you're here live, say hello in the comments. And I love tailoring my content for who's ever here live. So, that's one of your bonuses of joining me live, even when I just go live here in this group for a smaller group. It's your chance to interact, ask questions, and have some laser information just for you in your business. So, if you don't know me, I am a life and a business coach for entrepreneurs. I use a combination of business coaching, positive psychology, NLP, habit change, and high performance habits, plus that little magic secret sauce of business advice to help my clients skyrocket to the next level of success, whatever that means for them. I have an amazing mastermind group that meets every Wednesday, and that group is full of network marketing professionals and new business owners. My one on one clients tend to be practice owners, coaches, consultants, doctors, dentists, attorneys, and chiropractors. But my life coaching roots run deep. And today's training on building your authority, make sure you have your pen and paper handy. Today's training is going to go deep and give you some action steps to one, creating that first paid product, or launching a new low end product that you can kind of test the market. So, whether you're testing it in other Facebook groups that allow promotion, it's one of the things I just did for my mastermind group. I put a list of Facebook groups together for them that do allow promotion and when they allow it. So if you're one of my members in my mastermind group, you get access to that list of Facebook groups, which is awesome for them. That just went up today. So today, these action steps that are going to help you create that either first paid product under $47 or test the market with a new paid product. So why give away everything for free? Now, I know. Everybody, every guru out there says you got to give things for free and warm up people. And yes, to some extent, you do. But I consider that showing up. I don't consider that giving help or advice. Like what I'm doing here this week for you guys is about me showing up for you, giving value to this Facebook group, building engagement, and hopefully it makes people want to come back here and get the ideas for their business. Make sense? Cool. I'm only asking that you do what I do or maybe invent your own way of doing it. There is no best practice, depending on your niche and who your ideal client is. There is no set rules. And I want you to just wrap your head around that for a second. Whether you're launching a high end program, whether you're starting with a $27 product, or you're starting with something free, in the online space, it's possible to do whatever you want. So bring that unique face to the table and launch your business or relaunch your business how you want, how it feels good for you. All right, let's jump into today's content. And again, if you're catching the replay, put hashtag replay and just ask any of your questions in the comments, and I do come back and I check the group often to make sure nobody has questions. All right. So you've identified your audience this week. You know where they hang out. I gave you all those secret tips and tricks. And you have explored various problems that you could solve for them. Correct? If you haven't done that yet, please go back and watch those videos and do those three things first before doing the content for this video. Now, you're going to choose one of those problems, the rock star of those problems, the one that's shiny and fun and that you can name something really catchy. And that product should cost between 7 and 27. I like 47. Depends how much value you're giving away. And this type of product, it has been called an opt-in, it's been called a list builder. I've heard it called a pocket product that you run ads to and push people to something free, and then you offer this thing for under $47. Now, if you don't have much of an audience, look, don't waste your time doing any of this. Build authentic relationships. Don't run ads. Don't boost posts. Build relationships with people one on one. Let them know what you do, who you serve, and then ask them to work with you. And if you're not comfortable doing that, I'm just going to say get comfortable doing that till your business is to the point where you're making 1,000 to 5,000 per month. Then you can run ads. Then you can create an opt-in and get more people on your list. But until then, let's focus back on those fundamentals, those three fundamentals that I talked about. Identifying your audience, knowing where they hang out, and knowing the problem that you solve. So you're going to create a sales page or some sort of, landing page for people to grab that freebie or purchase that freebie. Then you're going to solve the problem super quickly. What I like to do is give away something free. Of course, now my dog is talking. I like to give away something free and then go a little bit deeper and solve that problem in a video, like I'm doing right now. Then, once you solve that problem quickly, you can add in more value with your email list. You could offer a webinar, you could offer a session, but you got them, you offered something, a paid product or a free product, and then you give more value, right? That's a sequence, that's a nurture sequence, a warm up sequence, whatever you want to call it. And I want you to make sure that whatever you're creating to give away is eye catching, that the name is good, the look of it is good, the feel of it is good, right? It communicates your message visually and from reading it. You can give away a ton of free information, but not have the feel and look that your ideal client is looking for. So please know them inside and out. And once you've done all of that and things look like your brand and things are flowing, you can promote it everywhere. So, of course, knowing the Facebook groups that allow promotion, super helpful. Knowing your ideal client, where they hang out, the things we went over on day 2, super helpful. So you can connect with people and offer what you have. Make sense? All right, let's move on. All right, next, I want you to think about as your business grows, no matter what stage you're in, if you're just beginning or you're a little farther along in that journey, I want you to think about how you want to spend your time. This is really important. So I could create products all day long. I could create opt-ins. I could create one a day. And that's what I do really, really well. But I want you to think about how you want to spend your time. And I'm going to drop some questions on you today, and I want you to really tackle these questions. First, do you want to be traveling for your business? Now that the world is opening back up, do you want to be going to events? Do you want to be networking? Do you want to be traveling to speak? Yes or no? Sometimes, maybe not. I'm not sure. But let's look at that and decide whether you're open to those opportunities. And when they come by, you'll know whether to say yes or no. Do you want to work long hours or do you want to work certain days of the week? Craft your schedule based on that. Um, do you want to spend a lot of time one on one with your ideal clients, or do you want to work in groups, or do you want to do both? I love both, and it's really up to you. Some coaches work completely just one on one, and then they have online programs. So, no groups, they scale their online programs and keep raising the prices of their one on ones. So, it really depends how you want your life to be, and then you reverse engineer that to create the job that fits that. Now, do you want to be flexible in your time schedule? I just had a client message me today and ask if I could do a little bit later tomorrow. Well, it turns out I couldn't. I was booked, but I could fit her in on Friday about an hour later. Does that work for you? And it did. And she was so thankful. And I totally allow that flexibility. Like life happens. I want to be flexible for my clients. That's why I don't work with 50 people one on one. I only work with 5 or 6. So by crafting that ahead of time, I have that flexibility built into my schedule. And I want to encourage you to do the same. Now, if you don't like the idea of being in the public eye, maybe an online business or coaching practice or doing live videos like this one isn't for you. Maybe it's more of a retail business where you don't have to be the front and center face of the business. But it's important to know that before you get into something and then you're not comfortable showing up live. Make sense? Yeah. What do you see yourself doing when you're not working? Networking, connecting. How do you see yourself being out there in the world, meeting people? Know it, plan it, and work towards that. And are there any potential roadblocks to getting what you want? This is something I love to brainstorm. Those roadblocks, knowing what they are ahead of time, helps you prepare for them. So, if money's an obstacle, for instance, say you need the help of a coach or a mentor, or you want to buy something for your business and you don't have the money to do that. I've had that happen hundreds of times. And what do? I get creative and I decide that that however much it is, thing is on my list and I'm going to create the income for it. Now, you still have to take action towards that. This isn't just airy fairy, dream up and manifest and the money drops in your lap. No, you actually have to take action towards creating that income. But knowing what the roadblocks are ahead of time can help you prepare for those things. All right, when you know what kind of lifestyle you want to live, it's much easier to create that and reverse engineer it. And that's one of the things I really want to encourage you. Create that lifestyle ahead of time, decide what you want it to be, and then build the business to fit that. All right, guys. Um, I want you to be super happy with the rest of your life and the rest of your business, whatever that leads you to. So, if you catch the replay of this video, please comment below. If you have any questions about creating your first product, creating your signature program, or anything like that, drop it in the comments and I'll be happy to answer. And if you're working right now on creating that signature program, signature talk, TED talk, signature workshop, and you need some extra help on that journey, that is part of my new program that's launching in June, The Confident Entrepreneur. I would love this first round of The Confident Entrepreneur to be full of coaches just like you, looking to grow their business confidently, sell authentically, and work less and have more money in their pocket. All right, that's all I have for you this beautiful Wednesday, and summer's finally here. A little hot over here in New Jersey. Hope you all are well, and I hope you enjoyed today's content. I will see you tomorrow at 12 o'clock for Build Your Authority Day 5. Have a great night, everyone.